Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a quick little tutorial for some, hopefully, because I haven't finished them. I was like, let me record the last one for you guys. Okay, so I had this bin on the couch, couch crafting, and let's see. Okay, so I got this inspiration from, sometimes I follow pages that do stuff for like teacher's gift, classroom gifts. I have 4 kids, so I'm always looking at stuff like that. And then there was this one for Tootsie Roll lollipops, and I was like, I could totally make that as like an embellishment slash dangle and without the lollipop. So basically I went through my stash of Halloween fabrics because I do have, I was buying stuff of fabrics for Halloween a lot this year. I don't know why, because it's not like I'm like sewing up stuff, but yeah, I was able to use a lot of them. Okay, so basically I felt like what looked best was the 6-inch squares. And I literally just hauled these little witch hats from Temu and thought of them as like charms and stuff before I saw the idea, the Pinterest idea basically, for the little witch embellishments. So basically, these are just little plastic hats. They're tiny. They came with 10 in a pack, so I only have 1 left. And you're going to need a drill bit like this, unless you can find other hats or you make your own little witch hats, but I'm not making no hats. Basically, there's a hole in there and you just stick your drill all the way through and then turn it on. Hold the hat down because your hat will spin like crazy if you don't hold it. And you're just going to slowly put pressure on the drill bit and just wiggle it back and forth to make the hole somewhat wider. If you just pop it once through and then wiggle it back and forth, it'll make the hole a little bit wider. Okay, so that's what you're gonna need. And then you can pick out ugly beads that you have or beads that you no longer like or a pattern you no longer like. I just picked plain white ones because like I have so many beads, I'm never gonna use plain white. So luckily I have these. And then I have these. I have a bunch of head pins, and I never use these like gunmetal color ones. And these guys, these are 2-inch head pins. So they have this little flat piece right here. And then because the bead I'm using is probably a 16 to 20 millimeter. That's what I would use, 16 all the way up to 20. So the hole is kind of big. So I get my head pin and just stick any color seed bead. I'm just doing purple because that's what I had. And test out your bead first that these, because not all beads are treated equally and they can be different sizes. Okay, so that's it. I have my big bead, my seed bead to stop my head pin from going in. And what you're gonna do, like I said, you're going to cut 6-inch squares. I'm pretty sure I did not measure this. Make sure it's as even of a square as it can get, because if you don't, it starts looking wonky when you assemble your witch thing, basically. Oh, you can use like Dollar Tree mesh. You can use all sorts of like the spider web one, and I have some in my stash that's spider web. So I'm just gonna, basically you get it and you go catty corner. And the the stuff I saw was napkins. They used, I think, square plain 6-inch napkins. Again, they were for a little kids class and they were gonna be used as like food stuff. Okay, so get your 2 pieces. The best way to do this is to turn it upside down and try to pin where the middle of your square is, as good as you can get, and then stab it through. Boop. Just like that. So now you have a ghostette, and you get this and go right through the hole into your hole right here. And then you just get the very tip with some round nose pliers and start curling it the best you can. Because you don't have if you got longer head pins, you have more room to play and bend, and then you kind of just pinch it and put it a little bit more upright. So there's your witch. It's kind of look like Cousin It right here because it just fans out. And I don't have so the picture I took a picture of, they use that wire that they sell around Christmas time. It's that wiry silver stuff, or gold or red, the Christmas stuff. And it's for like wrapping presents, and then it has wire in it and like little stars hanging off of it. And I know I have some, but it's in my Christmas stuff, and I'm not about to yank my Christmas stuff out just because it's too much work. I got Halloween all over the place. So I would cut a little, probably 3-inch piece. I'm using this tassel tassel-y eyelash trim because I'm like, this will look the most similar. And let's tie it around the neck. And you're just going to tie it in a knot, not a bow, because the wiry stuff was cute and it was just all over the place. Okay, so make sure you're tying it on center to your... Oh, so cute. Okay, we're going to want to do this tight. Preferably don't have 1-inch nails. They're not 1 inch, but you know. Okay, look how cute. Okay, and then just take it a little step further. You could use the felties. Oh, that's cute. Let's do it. Maybe a darker pink. I don't like that pearl though. I'm trying to, sorry guys, I'm trying to find a bow, a cute bow. Black and white. Oh, black and white is cute. I'm gonna do black and white. Glue this on. Your string is like spread out so that it goes all, it looks cute when it's all haywire. So haywire, like eyelash trim looks super cute. Here's your little witch hat. You've used your fabric, you've used your tulle, you used your ugly beads, your bows, your trim, you used some of your wire wrapping stuff. So now you have the cutest non-lollipop ghosty, and like this little thing, you could just add some chain, wire, a lobster clasp, and now you have like charms, cute little charms. So cute, right? So like I said, I was going through my stuff. I have to still tie all these guys. So basically you just have a circle on a square and then you whoop, tie it around, and look at this witch. So I used candy corn. I got some cute little purple, and it's like the spider webby eyelash one. This one, I only had thin pieces of, what is this, star stuff. So just do 1 strip and 2 strip like a cross, and it just, you can't tell once you're going to tie it together. You can kind of shape where you want the tulle, but I absolutely love the look of the foiled stars. And then the faux snow from Dollar Tree is cute, but the stars just look better, you know? They're more fun and witchy vibes. So there's that guy, and then I did some bats with a gold spider web. Again, I'm gonna have to pin it. So cute, right? So I think I did 2, yeah. I think I did 2 of each color. So yeah, that is my little quick, easy tutorial for the day. Yeah, all right, bye guys. Catch you on the next crafty video.